This is the How Is He podcast, a deep dive into Carlow soccer with Podge and Papa, proudly sponsored by Curra Sports. Let's kick it off.
Welcome to episode 48 of the How Is He podcast. Joined as always by my co-host Paul Popadoling here in this fantastic Ampifi studios right in the heart of Carlow town. Papa, just the two of us this week.
Just the two of us. Come on, son.
Adultery tones of a madman. All the good stuff, lads. We have fixtures, results, Podge versus Papa. We'll have a look at the league tables currently, and we also gave ourselves a little task. We'll get to that one later on. No, I'll tell you now, we're both probably going to pick our underrated Carlow 11.
Yeah,
right?
It's a different. It's hard, man.
What do you mean?
It was harder than the leaving cert.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Like, because you rate everyone. Yeah,
but I'm like, what's that? I sort of picked mine on lads who we didn't really mention who I thought were good players. That's mine is sort of based on. Do you know what I mean? That we're in winning teams, we're never getting a mention.
We
mentioned a couple of them on, but didn't really. There's a few lads in mine that were like you would probably say, he's a good player. They are good players, but they never get a mention, and I wanted to mention them, sort of. You know, that kind of way.
Well, I think all of them were going to be good players, right? So I would have based it on lads I would have seen play, not necessarily coached or even played with, but lads I would have seen play. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, he's brilliant. How was nobody talking about him? He's very good. So that's kind of what
right,
because it's all my own opinion, right? So that's it, lads. It probably won't be that long, but sure, look, in where we are with the guests, we do have a few big names coming up, but we just thought this week we'll take it back. A little date night, Podge and Papa.
You always do the dark arts voice when it's me and you, though.
Yeah.
You're good at it, though, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Lying bastard. A few results.
James
Papa.
Earl Jones over there.
Yeah, he's dead now, isn't he?
Mercy on him.
God bless him.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting text messages here and everything. I think we know by now what's this episode. Go to our 50th episode, Pop. Nearly a year at this, are we?
Brilliant, yeah. And it's getting more enjoyable with every episode, in my honest opinion.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
it. Yeah. I'm actually in a position now where I'm not afraid to listen back to it either.
Were you?
Yeah.
Why?
It's not like someone to be on voice, it's someone like a spastic.
It's
it's just in my head, it's
no.
Do you know, but
I think you have a voice made for this.
No, it's enjoyable.
A few people have said it to me as well.
Oh, thanks, man. Cheers. Can you send your appreciation?
No, but I think did you Revolut them a few?
yeah, Revolut them a few bab. Douglas Jewellers Cup, Sunday 2nd of March. Boughton Glass, Betburn Celtic B 5-3. Parkville B St Pat's. Parkville B 2, St Pat's B 3.
Big derby in the way, is there?
Could be, yeah. Could be a big derby.
Is that not confirmed, no? Or have you to play a game?
We have to play a game, I think. I'm not too sure.
I thought it was the winners of that play, G.
I think it's a bad idea, to be honest with you. I told Badger how I felt about it. I think it's a bad idea.
It's it happened at New York in the final, and New York B beat New York A. The year the one, I think New York B won the 4 trophies or the 3 trophies.
Did you?
Good team. I think that happened, and I know we drew Hanover B in a Carlow Cup years ago, and it was tasty.
Yeah,
tasty.
You know them. You know,
yeah. They have nothing to lose, so they're coming out with it.
Well, I think you remove the football from it.
Well,
like it's just going to be like
if the B team play football against the A team in any club, well then
you'd expect,
and they outplay them. Well then. Someone's getting it wrong. Either the managers or Muppet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if the B team's strengths have to be to stop the A team playing soccer, basically, you know, like, or as best you can say.
But it kind of gives the B team a bit of a fucking free shot, where their mindset is, which are expected to get better.
And are you training together still?
Yeah.
So will you train together coming up to that game?
I don't know. It's not a decision I'll make. Personally,
are you not part of the management structure?
I am, yeah, but I'm not Simon Cole. Do you know what I mean? Badge is Simon Cole.
Oh, is he?
I'm Danny Minogue.
You're Louis Walsh.
Because I have the boobs. Am I joking? I don't know. I don't even know.
I'm nearly certain that it was looking at the draw that the winners of that game plays. I think you're in the next round.
Yeah, you could be right. Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it is. But right. Look,
Stanley bet Mill. Game was 4-all. Stanley bet them 4-2 on penalties.
4-all.
Yeah. Wolf Hill 1, Dolman Celtic 4. This is the time of year where Dolman Celtic start to kick into gear, isn't it?
They go through the gears, don't they?
It's their
busy end of the season.
What's that called in Aussie rules? The third quarter. What's it called? The winning quarter or the busy? What's it called?
I don't know. Don't watch it, man.
Thanks, man. Well, this is their time of year. Is the we're all here now, lads.
Well, they have a trophy in the bag already, don't they?
They do, yeah. To be fair to them.
So,
Nationals Premier Division. Crayard 2, Collection 1.
late goal.
Crayard scored late. Yeah.
Young Dowling got the 2 of them, I think.
James.
Yeah.
Yeah, great player.
Yeah, another
Keep
typical.
on keeping on, aren't they? They're still
Look at the table now, and they're right there
they're
now.
just winning
This weekend will have a big say in the title.
for sure.
Whoever we'll go through the fixtures later on, but there's a good games coming up. Yeah,
Bagnallstown 3, Burn Celtic 2.
seen the goal.
I seen the
3 Bagnallstown goals.
Danny's second goal.
I seen Keane Dale's goal was a fun.
Danny's second goal is one of the best goals I've ever
It's
seen
class.
scored.
Yeah, typical Danny.
It was all the touch.
Yeah, so he set himself up,
Fuck
didn't he?
me, what a
Perfect.
touch.
Yeah,
Absolutely ridiculous touch.
Keane Dale's is a great goal. Danny got 2, I think.
Yeah, Danny got a brace.
It would have been a big point for Byrne with Kilree losing.
I don't know if the connect was slow on Sunday. I was working. I was in work at 2 o'clock, so I was kind of following it at home. And
I seen the VO on it.
no, I seen the goals after, but during the game,
Yeah.
I don't know if the connect was slow or if teams aren't inputting it or whatever it may be, because it's
There's a few people said that to me that on the FAA Connect that our game with Pats went 4-2 to Pats, whereas actually the other way it was 3-2 to us.
Yeah, I was following that. I was snapping.
On the FAA Connect, the
It was
boys,
2
I heard
all.
a few lads checking it at the end of the game. New York and Parkville only drew, but it was actually a 1-0 to Parkville.
Yeah.
You know, so it was just maybe a bit slow
Yeah.
update, and I'm not sure.
It's still a fantastic tool, right?
Oh, brilliant, yeah, brilliant.
A little bit misleading. Parkville 1, Newark 0. Massive result for Parkville.
Yeah.
Just goes to show you what they can do.
Well, sure, look, that's the monster they can be when they choose to play like that. Well, I don't not to choose, but they were
When it happens,
poor
right?
at the start of the season, but when they're on it, they're proper on it.
Good
you know?
goal as well.
I remember, and I looked at the penalty missed from Dean. Wasn't one of his best penalties, but it was actually very funny. There's a video of the penalty, and I don't know who it was from Parkville, but you could just see him. It was just inside the New Walk half set,
Yeah.
and he just sat down on his hands. As it's here we go, fuck's sake.
No way.
Dean Kelly's not going to miss
A
this. A player on the field, and I was like, as if to say, his body language is like, so he's hardly going to miss this. He's just waiting for the ball to be tipped off.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, the goalkeeper saved it. And I think it was 0-0 at the time when he missed it.
The microphone needs a chef. Sorry, Paul.
And, young Bulmer got the goal.
No, they were 1 down when he missed it.
What? No, was it?
Think so.
Well, that Connect was all over the place then.
I think they were 1 down when he missed it. But it's not like Dean to miss them, but sure, look.
No. Sure, look, he's only
Still
human
had
too,
to
isn't
save
he?
it, right?
Yeah.
Do you know,
He's only
saved
human
it.
too.
Fair play to them. That kind of...
Big result for Parkville.
I wouldn't like to draw him the cup now.
Thanks for that.
Did you get them?
Yeah.
In the Carlow Cup?
Yeah, big moat in you.
Momo.
Oh, you were on the front of the Titanic, would have never sank.
Thanks for that. I didn't have a clue.
Yeah, we drew them.
I don't even like soccer.
Drew them away.
Brilliant. Vel Wanderers 3, Kilree 1. Kilree in trouble, Pop?
2-horse race now, isn't it? Them and Ballon. They have to play each other in Ballon. I'm not sure when the game is.
Is he sure it's in Ballon, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone, Keane, I think was talking to young Keane Byrne the other day. I didn't get me haircut. And I was talking to Keane, and I think he said to me, nearly sure he said to me, the game is in Ballon.
Right.
Kilree scored late against them to win 2-1 or 3-2 or something. They only beat them by a goal
In
Kilree.
Kilree,
Yeah. So the game is in Ballon, so it'll be 50-50. If Ballon have all their players, they're better on Astro obviously than they are on grass.
Yeah.
But Kilree have good players too, don't they? But
Yeah.
that is going to be a good game. Maybe we're going to watch that one now, and if it's on the
Be a great game.
a great game.
I kind of feel, I wouldn't say I feel sorry for Kilree because it's not a fair thing to say because you don't feel sorry for any of them, to be honest with you. That's not been smart, that's just been a sportsman, but or a competitive sportsman. But they kind of kicked off well, like got a draw against She down there.
Yeah.
Like Christmas, they were looking okay. They had more points on the board, had more goals scored, and they just kind of hit that wall. I don't know if it's through injuries, lads missing or whatever it may be, and they just don't think they've won a game since. Like, have they?
No, and I think Ballon have picked up one to beat Collection, didn't they?
Correct.
Remember the thumped Collection 4-1 or something like that, or 1-0 down and won 4-1 or something like that. Yeah, So it's all that looks like if not if it doesn't look like if.
But we'll get to it
if
anyway.
it comes down to that game, yeah, it's going to be a good game.
We'll take a look at it. And then Hanover and Pats. I didn't see the game, wasn't recorded, couldn't record up in the plots.
Yeah, 2:00, unfortunately.
Couldn't get the stand
but
up. Where are they standing 2:00 games?
I don't like them, Podge.
Talk to me, Goose.
And there's no, I spoke to Brian on this, and there's no rule to say that you have to play at 11. But my problem with it is that, firstly, I thought we should have been notified to say that we're changed to 2, or just a courtesy call or something like that to say we're on the same page here. Look, we're going to change it to 2 for whatever reason. That's fine. But if you give a Premier squad and told them that you're playing 2:00 every Sunday, you wouldn't have a team. Not in the Premier. No one wants to play at 2:00.
Why do you say that though?
No one wants to play at Pod. Your whole day is gone. Lads are getting home at 4:45 in the evening.
Yeah.
Like if you had a choice of Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday at 11 or Sunday at 2, I can promise you Sunday at 2 is the last choice.
Yeah.
100% it is. And now we're down again this Sunday against Kilree because there's 3 games in the Premier and the other 2 teams have ladies teams, so we have to suffer for the 2:00 kickoff.
So it's not a referee's thing then? It's not a
No,
logistics
they have
thing?
referees. It's just they can't facilitate Vale ladies or Gritty Yard ladies. They play at 2:00 on a Sunday. And Gritty Yard and Vale is at home.
Yeah, I get you.
I presume it could be an official thing. I
So
don't
by
know.
that logic then, Papa, could we play our games on a Saturday at 3:00 in the day?
Sure, obviously not, because there's going to be youth games. Referees are in use as well. You know, I don't know what the issue is, but it's 2:00 doesn't suit. Like I'm not saying it would have made a difference, but lads are work on a Sunday. The few lads I have up in college work on a Sunday to get a few pound. Go back down to college, live their life, and I miss 3 of them on Sunday.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm going to miss another 3 this Sunday.
Okay.
You know, you can't take money out of their pocket, like.
Yeah, no,
and the
that's fair
club
enough,
is not in a position to say, here's 70 quid for 3 lads to go
But sure,
miss the day's work.
That'll never end then, right?
Yeah, lads will be working on it, wouldn't they? Never worked a day in their life.
Depends what club you're playing for, I suppose.
But yeah, look, but the game itself, Podge, was fantastic. It was
Deserver winners.
St. Pat's?
Yeah.
Are you drunk?
Well, actually, I asked you a question, were the deserver winners?
No. Everything was right, bar the result. And what I mean by that is we performed better than St. Pat's performed. A draw could have been, some lads would have said a draw is a fair result, but if any team deserved to win it, I have no problem saying Hanover deserved to win it. But goals win games, and that is a big 3 points for St. Pat's. Some lad said to me in the sideline before a ball is kicked, I'd say he'll pull the plug here today because Podge is a great friend of yours in the podcast and all that. I said, will you go away, you twopenny fucking idiot?
I would doing it for you.
No, I was just an idiot. It was a stupid comment. I was like, go away, you idiot, you haven't a clue.
Whoever made that comment, just give us an old text there and tell us why you hate St. Pat's so much.
But look, Hanover performed well. I thought the battle very well. Some people say Pats didn't play well. Hanover didn't let Pats play well. We played our strengths. We did most things right in the game, except for the last 2 goals. We scored late in the game to go 3-2 up, and then we didn't stop Lord running, that's his biggest asset, running with the ball. He should have been fouled or whatever it was, but he wasn't. And then for the 4th goal, we let the ball hop, and Callum is an absolute animal up front. What a lad! He's some man to shift. He played very.
Tell me this now. Let's be honest, right? The big fucking thing was this, and I'm not trying to make this a St. Pat's thing. I'm only making this from what I've heard, right? So the big thing was when St. Pat's bet no walk before Christmas. Doesn't matter. They're fucked. They won't do it on grass. Do you think going and beating ye on Sunday, beating Hanover Harps on Sunday, the way they did, is even a bigger statement than beating you in AstroTurf? Like as if to say, do you know what? They mightn't have played well, and they can't do it on grass.
Well, we'd
rather put 4 past you, and you were the better team.
Yeah, we were the better team. Yeah.
Does that not?
Well, it's a statement in itself, in my opinion. You know, like it's for a team to play bad, like not play bad, to be restricted the way they were restricted. And for Hanover to play so well, to put 4 passes is an achievement.
Because
are the goals avoidable?
Bob, every fucking goal.
Yeah, I know. Like you're overreading situations, but
that's
the 3rd and 4th goal are avoidable in regards of it shouldn't have happened.
Every goal is avoidable, man.
That's
bullshit saying.
No, it's not.
Every goal that's ever scored is avoidable.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, it works further up the field, but what we done was criminal.
It's mistakes.
Yeah, it's just mistakes. But look, they put in some shift. They were probably dead in their legs. It was a great shift. It's a big statement from Pats. Like everybody said the same thing as me. Will it be the same when they go out and you walk and go out to the plots and go out to Gritty Yard? There's one of the 3 done.
Yeah.
you know, and I'm not putting us up a Cricket Yard, Pats and you walk, like we're getting better.
It's a great measure for ye to say that, look lads,
Yeah.
here's where we can go.
But from nearly relegated 2 years ago.
That's what I'm saying, it's a good measure for you. But I text someone from St. Pat's who was at the game, and I said, well, talk to me, what do you think? Very poor Podge. And he's like, really? Scoring 4 goals in the plots? Jeez, I wish I wouldn't mind being poor every week if we're going to get 4 goals in the likes of the plots. Do you know what I mean? I think sometimes the result outweighs how well you play.
But sure, look.
100%.
Did you beat Parkville away?
Yeah.
You beat Hanover away?
Yeah.
You beat Kilree away?
Yeah.
Tough places to go?
Yeah, I know we were betting Bagnallstown, but
Betting
that was
Bagnallstown,
one of them games, do you know? That happens.
So
Long way to go. I still think there's a long way to go.
I don't think, obviously they can't win all their games, but will there be more upsets in regards of if Pats is not playing?
I think there will be.
If Pats is not playing a bag or a Cricket Yard on your walk, will they win every game? It won't be straightforward. It's the same for your walk, same for Cricket Yard. It's going to be twists and turns.
Friday night, Kilree at home is a midweek game. That is going to be an absolute war because they're fighting.
Friday night's game is going to be a great game, isn't it? For
It's going
you?
to be
Well, it's
a
going to be a tough game
war.
for you because it's a parish game.
Oh, it's going to be a war.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. And I made the comment. I seen that. I don't know how true this is because the Connect thing. I don't know if it was right the weekend, but the 12 players on the Connect.
I seen that, yeah. Which
You
is
can be
strange,
sure they'll
yeah.
have 17 or 18 on a Friday night, and that's not, and rightly so. They not, rightly so.
I seen that in the Connect. Yeah, there's only
hoodles.
only 12 players on the cards, yeah. But strange recollection because as I said to you, I seen them against Phoenix and they had 15 or 16 lads, and then we played them 2 to 3 weeks later on the Friday night, and there was 6 to 7 lads there that wasn't in the squad for that. So there's 24 or 5 players.
They had to have the players.
And how did you only
the
have
players?
12, which is unusual? Like, so
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know what the
strange.
reason was. Maybe there's valid reasons. I don't know. But they're still putting a great shift. Nearly got the point of Cricket Yard away, which is a tough place to go.
It's going to be tough, Pop. I
Yeah.
said, I remember drawing them years ago in an outside competition, playing them in Collection. I think they were down to 9 men, and we scored a free kick really late on again to beat them 1-0.
Go away.
I think they were first division at the time.
Right.
Like, you know,
No.
quality goes out the window in these games.
Yeah,
You
this
know,
was, yeah.
quality
Especially
goes
this
out
time of the
window.
year, Podge.
100%.
Because other teams know they might be in the mix for the league, but they know what it means to the team that's in the mix for the league.
Absolutely.
And then they respond to that.
I remember going up to play in the plots up there, and we were out of the league at this stage, and we went 3-1 up, and Blackjack scored a goal from a corner. He was about 4 yards offside, and I drew 3-all. I'll never forget. I was heartbroken. You were going for league, and he's saying, "Well, fucking give it to them, lads." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Joseph's 1, Nerney Villa 3. This is Division 3. Burn Celtic 3, Bagnallstown B 5. In the LFA Junior Cup, the ladies, Mill Celtic and New Park were in the, I think it's the quarter final of 2 Carlow series drew each other in the quarter final. I think Mill Celtic won 2-1. That's great to have 2 teams that far in it, isn't it? Quarter final it was, yeah. Mill Celtic played Colester Donecarney in the.
Wow.
That's hard on them, isn't it?
That's tough.
That is hard on them. What's going on with my phone, lads? Did you watch 0 Day, no?
That's yeah.
That's what's happened to me, Vaughan. 0 Day. It's quite good. Cricket Yard 0 in the Ladies League. Parkville 2 in the Youth Cup. Tullamore Town 3. Cricket Yard 1.
That's the wrong
That
result.
was,
that's a 4-0 to Tullamore.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, Papa, really sticking in the nails. What's one goal?
Sticking in the
between
nails and
friends?
telling you the truth. That's it. What you see is what you get. Kid.
What was that quarter final as well? Was it?
That was
last
that
16?
was last 16.
Parkville 3, Pats 2 in the Youth Division 2 Cup. That's Pats Youth season over.
Finished already.
Yeah. In the Girls Under 18s League, Ballymurphy 4, Vale 0. And in the Douglas Jewellers Cup, Phoenix A 2, Hanover B 0. That was on this.
I was down that.
Talk to me, Goose.
Do you have a right account of themselves?
Hanover.
Yeah, they did. They were missing Fitzy. Was suspended. Packard was suspended, and Murta broke his nose during the week training with their og. So their 3 lads would have started. But Hanover gave a right account of themselves, and they scored early. I was about 10 minutes. It was inside 10 minutes. I arrived, and it was 1-0 to Phoenix, and then there was nothing in it. The Hanover 2 good chances from a set piece, didn't take it, and then they got a late goal late in the second half. And they go, Aaron Dorgan, the other brother. Ben got the first one, and Aaron got the second one. But Pricey, I believe, scored a goal, in injury time. That wasn't given.
Then he was a free kick from 25
I didn't
yards.
see it. I just know. I heard he scored a goal and it was over the line. And Craig Dial said it was over the line.
Go away.
Yeah, and he was in the goal for Felix, but
Yeah.
it wasn't given. But that's the way it goes. But yeah, they played like third division against first division, and Felix are going to be Premier next year, ain't it?
Yeah.
So
It's looking like it.
it was a really good performance from them. But they did themselves justice. And again, talking to a few Felix lads, they can say Felix didn't perform, but the boys restricted them. They worked like dogs, and they did very, very well. And look, if it went to 1-1, you wouldn't know them kind of games because all the pressure's on Felix then. But
Yeah.
it didn't. But look, they played really well for a team that's only strung together this year.
But overall, Popper, there's a quite difference between carrying the underdog tag all year and being the favourites.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a massive difference.
And that's two sets of clubs who said to me this week, people from club, not clubs, but representatives from the clubs, to say that
Oh, really?
they were the favourites going into the game, Felix, and their warm-up just wasn't right.
Yeah.
And talking to the lad in work, Eddie, obviously, he said, then your walk warm-up wasn't right. Just didn't feel right.
Okay.
Because Parfield, but I don't know, they didn't disrespect Parfield, it just wasn't right. Whatever it was, I don't know, and I don't know whether your walk
Do
didn't
you think
play
the
well.
coaches are getting better that they can spot that, or it's just an excuse?
I don't know. I don't know whether. Sure, obviously you get the vibe off people, don't you? They're up for it, they're not up for it, but
I think it's
I
very
seen
hard to
the-
measure a warm-up and know how good you're going to play.
yeah.
Because I'd be encouraging lads to make little mistakes in warm-ups to get them out of the way. That'd be my mindset.
Yeah.
So go in and misplace a pass, go in and have a bad touch, just remove it,
Yeah.
and so you're right then for the game.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. You could do that, yeah. It's just, I don't know, it's
No, application to it is a different story altogether. If lads moping around or whatever. But we had
Well,
John
I
Lester
don't-
sitting down here.
yeah, I don't tolerate that.
We had him sitting down here in front of us, dangling medals in his back garden and
Yeah.
everything. I'd never seen that man be under severe pressure in a warm-up.
Wouldn't sweat in the sauna, that.
You know what I mean?
No.
Do you know?
Yeah.
It's different gravy altogether. And then the last one was a Friday night game, Papa. It was Ladies' League. It was Vale Wanderers 4, Nurney Villa 1. Let's start there with that league, Pop.
Well, just
The
before you go on
ladies.
to them, Podge,
Go for it.
the Youths game was called off. The Hanover
Oh,
Youths
sorry.
game
Yeah.
against Suncroft. And the reason we're given on Thursday is because the LFA never informed Suncroft they were playing Hanover in the last 16 at
But should
Leinster.
Suncroft not have a Facebook or anything like that, no?
Well, I don't,
What, do you only
it's
accept carrier pigeon, is
absolutely-
it?
Yeah, it must be. The pigeon is still going around, I think, with the
Who do you
notice.
point the finger at there now?
Sure, the LFA have to let Suncroft know they're playing. But sure, how does Suncroft not know they're not playing?
I'd be pointing the
They
finger
knew
at
who they were
Suncroft.
playing in the draw. They knew
Of
the
course
draw.
they did.
So how did they not know the game was on? Now it's rearranged. Like Hanover just have to... That's the second time this has happened. Gorey Rangers is the same. It's called off when they played Gorey and it was rearranged. Now they're playing Suncroft. So I think it's not this Saturday, this weekend, the weekend of the Paddy's weekend.
Is it been changed? Is it the
Not venue,
been
was still
changed?
in the plots. Still in the plots.
I wonder
There was a big game in Kildare in minor at the weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying to you. And
I hear you.
I don't know whether the excuse was that we didn't know the game was on and they just used that as an excuse for LFA. If it's the LFA didn't inform them, it's a disgrace in the LFA. But
I don't buy that, Papa, for a second.
I don't buy myself.
Fuck me.
I don't believe it.
Like, is the draw not live?
Hodge, when you were in the last 16 at the Leinster Junior Cup at St. Pat's,
The conversations, when's the draw?
the very
lads?
minute the draw came out, within 5 minutes, everybody in that squad knew who you played.
Yeah, 100%.
The whole club knew who you played.
If you go onto the LFA Facebook page, which I have been on recently since I started back up for this, it gives you when the fixtures are going to be on.
Yeah.
And it gives you the venue and everything after
Yeah.
the draw is made.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse.
Crazy.
You know, unless Suncroft are remedial, like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's...
No, I just think it's a petty excuse. Brian could only inform Hanover. Hanover could only decision, but Brian, not Brian's decision. Brian could only inform the club. The LFA never informed Suncroft that they're playing Hanover on Saturday.
It'd be very easy
So
for you to
they're
go
not
Turk
Saturday.
on the Carlow League, though.
Oh yeah, but
blame
it's not
them.
Yeah, it's not the Carlow League's fault. The
100% it's not.
Yeah, no, the LFA have said. Well, I don't know whether they said, but the information that Hanover were given that the LFA never informed Suncroft that the game was on Saturday. So Hanover was playing Suncroft.
No,
How
so
we don't know
I
that?
could be a bit over a line now. So Suncroft play their games on Sundays or Fridays or anything?
I'm
or-
not sure. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
youth, so I don't used to playing
Maybe
Sundays.
I should retract the remedial statement, but...
Are they? Are you still playing on Sunday?
Yeah, I'd say in different counties they do, yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Maybe, well, it wouldn't suit most clubs because of the first team and all that crack.
Yeah.
I'm playing microphone here. It's deadly, isn't it? I feel like Tiesto. Live, here we go. Hold side. Look at that, the ladies' league. Vel Wanderers are on top, Papa. It's a seven. Pats are going over, sure, aren't they? It's a 7-team league. You looking at it as well?
Where am I going here, Podge? Nolan's
Mace Tullow Ladies League.
Fair Wanderers, yeah.
Fair top. Reigning champions. No, they're not sure. Pats won it. Fair and Kilkenny last year, right?
Fair or Kilkenny,
So
yeah.
the 3 teams are in Kilkenny last year. Vale, Mill and New Park are first, second and third.
And New Park have 2 extra plates, so...
And Cretyar 2 games on New Park. It's a tight league, isn't it?
Yeah, but you look at that, you say it's a 2-horse race, wouldn't you? But Mill and Vale.
Yeah.
Cretyar are 7 behind with level on games. And what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. There's only 5 games to go. Too much to catch up. 2-horse race, kid.
14, 12.
Both
Yeah.
of them unbeaten as well. Obviously, drew with each other, I said.
And Mill Celtic won. Did Mill Celtic beat New Park in the Leinster? Did I call that out? Or was it our own pop?
Mill Celtic beat. No. Good of you. Competitions. Where are we going now?
Yeah, Mill bet New Park, yeah, 2-1. Okay. So you're saying Vale are favourites for that? Is that what we're saying?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, they're, after winning last year, they know who to win, don't they?
Where are we going next, Papa? We go to the Youths.
Go to the White's Pharmacy Division 2, will we?
White's Pharmacy Division 2.
Oh, Baltinglass are champions, aren't they?
Yeah, Baltinglass are champions. Who's second in it, Papa?
Castle Rangers are second and 18, and Parfield B are third.
Do you remember who you predicted to win that?
I think we said Baltinglass.
I think I said Castle Rangers.
You say Castle Rangers go, they're second, yeah.
Serious
Baltinglass
players.
after going, they went down a division, didn't they? No, stayed in the same division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
won it well too.
Yeah, they did.
Lost none. Really good. Miles ahead in goal difference as well towards any other team.
Score Wolf Hiller ramping home
played
in Division 3 there
played
as well.
10, 1, 9, drew 1. Wolf Hiller, yeah, they're in the
Division 3. They're played 10, 1, 9, drew 1, lost none, 38 for 12 against, 26 plus goal difference, 28 points. Nerney Viller behind them with a game in hand. It's a 14-game league as well, so 4 games left. Sure to go win that league in the next 2 games.
Could do, yeah. Yeah.
Sure, they only have 3. Nerney Villa only have 3 games left. Well, actually, 9. Oh, yeah. I think if they Wolf Hill get 4 points in the last 4 games to win the league, right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the best at maths, but that's what it's looking like to me, anyway. Who else is in that league? Collection B, bottom. Burn Celtic B. That's Joseph's for first season back, right?
Collection B, Hanover B's in that, aren't they?
Yeah, they're third.
They had a bad start.
Pad Olin's
They'll be,
Green and Black Army.
They'll be strong in the cup, Podge, the divisional cup.
Yeah.
I think they will anyway.
I think that'll be very good divisional
They'll give
cup,
a good
man.
account of themselves in that, I think.
Yeah, I think that'll be a very good divisional cup. But there's 2. I wonder, are 2 teams going, excuse me. I'd gammon for tea, excuse me. I wonder are 2 teams that going to go up with that division?
That's what you'd love to know, wouldn't you?
Because if it is, it's 2 clubs first team going up a division, which is great news.
Hanover 2 games in hand in Nerney.
See what I'm talking about, reserve league, right?
Yeah.
I'd take Joseph's, Nerneyville and Wolf Hill out of that and drop down Pats and Noak B. Pats B, Noak B.
Yeah.
VX B.
Makes sense, wouldn't it?
Make the reserve division. Because it basically is, do you know? Did you look at the Division 2? What is that? Basically like a reserve as well, is it, Pop?
The Division 2 one?
Yeah. It's terrible, isn't it?
Honestly, God, trying to go through the fucking
I have
different
it
leagues here.
So there's 4 B teams.
White's
There's
Pharmacy
4 B
Division 2.
teams in that Division 2.
Parfield B, Felix B, Newark B, 5.
5, sorry,
Yeah.
5. So if you took them...
There you are, Podge, just an example of it, look. First and second are the 2 teams that has no B team.
Which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant.
Yeah.
So if you had Wolf Hill in that, you had Nerney in that,
It's gas, isn't it?
and if you would, like, you know, like if you had, say, Parkville B, Felix B, Newark B, Cretty B, Donman B, Pats B, Collection B, and whoever else we said, like that'd be a serious division. Hanover B, like that'd be a serious division.
Brilliant, yeah.
And it'd be a big division. It'd be like 12, 13 teams in it, like.
All B team player.
Yeah.
B team squads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair congratulations to Baltinglass. They won it by a good bit as well, didn't they?
They won it, yeah. Won it with the handbrake
2
on.
games left. What with the handbrake on? 2 games left to go, though.
Yeah. Well, they're 10 clear, are they? Well, it's over, but it comes down to if there's 2 teams comes up is the thing.
Yeah.
We'll get confirmation.
We'll have the
for
confirmation
the year,
on that.
for
But
the year
I
as well.
know there is going to be some kind of relegation promotion, right?
Is that confirmed?
I'm nearly sure it's 90% confirmed anyway.
All right, good.
Well, that was...
There should be relegation, shouldn't there?
There has to
We
be.
said
We
that
had this
in
conversation
many
last year.
episodes.
Yeah, there has to be.
There has to be a punishment, say.
Yeah,
Not a punishment, but
there has to be consequences.
Yeah. Where are we going, Padge?
Doesn't matter
We're
who
going
it
to
is.
the Youth Division 1 is over.
Youth Division 2 was over as well.
Who won that, Padge?
Vale.
Vale won that. Oh, that's right. They won at the weekend, didn't they?
41 goals, 420 against.
Yeah, they won that at the weekend.
2 last weekend. Not this weekend, gone the
Yeah.
weekend before.
And Hanover won the other one.
Yeah.
Serious difference in
They
goals.
should do an old Super Cup there or something, shouldn't they? Where the 2 of them play each other.
Super Cup.
Shouldn't they?
Yeah. The curtain raiser, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Go into the big one, Podge. The Premier Division. This is the one. St. Pat's 31 played 12. Newark 30 played 12. Critty Yard 30 played 13. And Critty Yard are home to Newark.
Conceded 7
this
goals.
Sunday. Yeah.
Like, that's granite.
Yeah.
7 goals in 12 games, and 3 of them are against one club.
3 of them against Pats, was it? Yeah.
So they've conceded 4 goals across 11 games. Like, that is granite, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just looking at Pats there, conceded 13. I'm thinking, what a fucking improvement on last year. What a fucking improvement.
Highest goal scorers in it too, 40 goals.
Yeah. What do you think, Papa? How do you see it ending?
Poorly for someone.
Someone's going to win. Someone's going to win.
I know.
It's a long way to go, bud.
There's big games coming up. Critty Yard are hard betting Critty Yard. Big Sunday is a big game for Critty Yard. You'd imagine with the game extra Critty Yard have played that they have to get some kind of result on Sunday. Worst case scenario, a draw.
But if Critty Yard win the remaining 5 games,
if Critty Yard win, that's 45 points. That wins you the league.
Yeah, Pats and Newark are in that.
That wins you the league.
If
31 points, Podge. I ain't saying if you get to 43.
So that'll get them 45. Hold on. So then 6 is 18, 38. Sorry, 48. So that'll be a playoff then. If
yeah, but Critty beat Newark, get to 45. If Critty Yard
could there be
45.
a situation where there's a 3-way playoff here?
No. Albert Einstein over there where he is, look.
If Critty...
And it could be, but it won't happen.
Okay.
It won't happen.
12, 6 minus 3, 5, 15. If you're 45, it'll be 45.
Newark
if Newark and Critty Yard win... So if Critty Yard win 5 games in the remaining games,
45
right,
points.
that's including them beating Newark. So then that leaves Newark at 5 games, and they win their 5 games. They're on 45 points, right?
Yeah.
So there's 2 clubs there that could be on 45 points. So if Pats have the same amount of games left and are currently on 31 points,
if Pats lose one and win their last 5 games,
so
it's
18,
46.
Yeah.
So if Pats can lose one and win the other 5, Pats win the league, even losing the game.
Yeah.
No matter what the other
and
ones
that's and that's all down to Newark and Bet the weekend, right?
That's all down to that, yeah. Yeah. So
Like
Pats can afford to lose one, win the other 5 games, and still win the league.
Yeah.
That's the difference of the extra point there.
It's going to be...
And the thing about within fixtures, Critty Yard have both Pats and Newark at home.
And Newark have Pats at home.
And Newark have Pats at home.
But have to go to Bagnallstown.
Who has?
Newark.
Yeah, not easy.
Do they go to Bagnallstown?
They have us at home and all that, and they have Bagnallstown away, I think, yeah. We have...
Like, there's a lot of banana
Critty Yard
skins
have
there.
to come to the plot still. So it's... Yeah.
Like, if I'm looking at Collection, Hanover and Parkville, Vale and Bagnallstown, let's talk about Conry and Byrne in a second, right? But Bagnallstown, Vale, Parkville, Hanover, Collection.
No difference. some difference.
But they can all have...
Danny Dial Bagnallstown go up, don't they?
Yeah, but they can have a massive say in who wins the league.
I'm sure someone's going to have a say in it, yeah. But I think... I don't think it's going to come down to be as simple as come down to who wins the game between Pats and Critty Yard.
No.
Newark. I think someone else is going to have a turn in it.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know who that's going to be, but I think someone else is going to have a say in it.
Do you know what would be quite funny?
Who it is, I don't know.
If someone just contacts and saying, lads, your maths is way off, you're way wrong. But
Well, then Matt's not off.
I think you're 100% spot on. Yeah, I think Pats can afford to lose another one.
It doesn't matter if you walk lose.
But have
if
to
you
win
walk
the rest
lose
of
a
the
game
games.
and win the other 5 games, they're a point off Pats if they win the very same situation.
Gotcha.
Yar can afford to drop no points.
Like if
They
Pats
can't lose a game for the rest of the season, a league game.
15 points puts them point out. No, you're spot on, Pop. To be fair to you, yeah. You're
Yar
spot on.
can't lose a point. No,
It's not like it doesn't look close, right? But if you talk about us,
that's the first time in years, Podge, 3 teams that tie.
yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, I can only speak about St. Pat's, right? Because it's where I'm involved, and it's the games I look at every other weekend. Collection, last minute goal. Hanover, 2 goals in the last 3 minutes. Fair Wanderers away wasn't easy. I think it finished 2 or 3-1, close as well. Right? Bagnestone Bettis. Burn Celtic, OK, and Kilree were. But there's nothing between Pats all the way down to Bagnestone, lad.
No.
Like,
Sure.
here's a scenario.
What's the first game of the season, Podge? A last minute free kick from Dean Kelly against Collection.
Yeah.
You know, it's
If Bagnestone picked up 2 or 3 players, they could easily be on 31 points right now, next year. Vale will be the same, especially if Vale get someone really good on the sideline that could bring a couple with them. Parkville, I keep saying it every fucking week, have the best squad, in my opinion, in Carlow, with the depth and wealth talent they have.
They've so much
It's
squad,
outrageous. It's outrageous.
When you look at who's gone from them and what
Someone
they have.
tell
I
me
seen the match
different,
card on the FA Connected weekend. I was like, the subs they have.
The Bosch is on the bench.
The Bosch is on the bench, yeah.
I
It's
can't
a
remember.
handful for anybody.
Like, someone tell me any different.
Yeah.
Like, ye have...
We
Do you know-
22 Podge, right? And just give you a little example
Yeah,
of
go on, hit
where
me
we
with it.
could be. Not that we, like, I said at the start of the season we're not going to win the league, and we're never going to win the league, but in regards to the points we dropped, we were 1-0 up in Bagnestone. Late goal, 2 or 3 minutes to go. 2-0 up in the Platts. Drew 2-2. There's 4 points.
3-2 up against Pats.
3-2 up against Pats.
Yeah, but hold on now a second. Did you not
Right.
pick up did you not get you got a late draw against us down there in Meadows?
That's 2 points that we shouldn't have got. Or a point that we shouldn't have got.
Did you not score equalise against Kilree late as well, or how would that go on Kilree?
Late as well, yeah. But with no disrespect to Kilree, we fancied beating Kilree.
Of course you would have, yeah.
Right? But the first game of the season is always a tough one. Windy conditions, they were 2-0 up. They probably should have hung on and won the game then.
Yeah.
But we've dropped 8, 10 points maybe
Yeah.
that we could have. Do you know what I mean? That's everybody's the same.
Well, the big difference for me looking at it from a St. Pat's perspective is this. I look at the brackets there. Played, won, lost. We've only drew 1 game. This time last year we had drew 5 games.
That was against us, right?
And I think 4 of them games was from winning positions. We drew 2 against G last year.
Yeah, well, you scored late against us in the Platts.
That was the only one we didn't.
Dean Kelly, I think, scored.
That's the only no Jamie or
Was it not
Jesus,
Dean Kelly?
forgive me, I forget your name, Jack Lawler. Jack
Was it
Lawler
Jack?
not score.
I thought it was Dean Kelly.
But that was the only. I think the rest of them we drew from.
We scored.
Sorry, I'm lying to you. We scored late against Kilree as well. It was 2 games. Only 2 games we didn't drop points from winning positions, and that's the big difference this year. Tell me, I want to ask you a question. What do you need to be in that hunt? Don't say more points.
No. To become streetwise, Podge.
Papa.
No, they do, Podge. Like, they've dropped.
What do you mean streetwise? Start a rap group or something like?
No,
What do you mean?
no. If I'm playing that field, Podge,
Yeah,
and we're 3-2 up on Sunday,
yeah.
and Lord picks up the ball like he
Yeah.
did, he's going into the allotment with a tackle.
Just catch him.
No, but you foul him. He can't run without legs.
Yeah, but catch him.
No, but there was 4 or 5 lads around him.
Yeah,
Clatter him.
but what's to say the ball doesn't go into the box if we score from the free kick?
Yeah, don't let Lord run.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Don't let him run.
But is that streetwise though?
That's true.
Or he's too honest?
Well, no, it's probably like it comes back to naivety as well, being young lads as well. But they can't keep holding that tag. Next year, that tag is gone.
So does
That I don't want to hear about that anymore. With Hanover, they're young. They're in the Premier in over 2 years. Learn your fucking trade. Like,
tell me this: does making additions to that group give you that streetwiseness?
Depends on who it is, obviously, yeah.
Tell me the profile that you need. I don't want any names, but tell me the profile you need.
Look, they need a... You can only get so many lads up from the youths into the Premier Division team and say he's a super talented. But you need a lad who's been around the block as well. Like, he signed... I don't want to harp on about the chap, but I think he's excellent. Carlow up front. He didn't come from the youth patch. That lad is ready-made and a handful for any defender he's played against this year. I've seen him against New York. I've seen him against Critty, who've the best defenders in the league. New York and Critty Yard. Adam McCarron's a top-class centre-half. Kevin Power did a great job on him Sunday. He still gets 2 fucking goals, patch. Like, he came ready-made for the Premier. No matter what Premier, he could go into a... he could go into an North End team, patch. He's that good.
Yeah, so you need... so you're saying you need something like that?
Look, we have a couple of players that are just... They're heavily involved. Like, the Gaelic is a big hit on me, and that has to take... Not take a hit.
What about
but
the youths?
It needs...
Sorry to cut across you, Papa. What about the youths there now that have won that? What's the plan for them?
Sure, there has to be a third team from next year, but they won't be going third division. It looks like it's going to be 3 teams from Hanover next year.
Surely you'll take the best into the Premier, though, would you?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
So if you can... It's like I just kind of... If you can hold on to the Kevin Powers, the Kites, Coughlin's, Luke Murphy's a bit older.
They're all...
And bring them lads in there around that. Jesus, you won't be too far off, but...
No, like, you need but you have to have, first of all, you have to have a pre-season. You can't be going in to play a game against Kilree with no pre-season. And then 2 days later against St. Pat's, hanging on for their life and stuck a draw of it. And then we played Collection on the Sunday and played Fierswell. But that's 3 games in a week with no pre-season.
Yeah.
Lads were killed the following Tuesday night in training.
Pre-season vital, Pop.
It's unreal. I know, I understand that. But
I
respect the lads for playing their football.
11v11.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
You know?
And again, next year it'll be... The plan is to have it different. It really is. And I'm going to work so hard to get it done right. That we didn't enter the Shield this year. Have to be into the Shield.
Yeah.
Like, they're better than any pre-season friendlies. They're actual competitive games. And you can bring the youths or the B or the A, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's the lads who don't play the Gaelic football that play soccer consistently all the time.
How did you deal with that, Papa, when you were successful, though? Like, how did you do things different from when you were winning leagues and cups?
No, there wasn't. We didn't have that many, Patch.
So you just got away with it?
Graham and Kite played soccer and Gaelic.
Okay.
Now it's just like, I can't play soccer until Gaelic is over, or I can't play Gaelic until the soccer's over. That's the way to do it now. You don't see that much down there in St. Pat's.
No, I wouldn't see that. That's why I'm interested.
You only have Brandon, maybe.
Brandon, Josh, Buggy.
And Josh, yeah. You know what I mean? So, it's just, we are strongly influenced by lads who play both sports.
Yeah.
And
what about this time of the year? Would you have lads training for both this time of the year?
There's a couple lads come back hurling training and everything, sure.
Okay.
But they'll do one night with me and they're every single Sunday. They've told me that, which is fine.
Yeah.
I never asked them to do, don't play this sport, don't play that.
Yeah.
If it's, in my opinion, this is soccer time of the year, commit to the soccer. I never go after a lad in September. If he wants to play, Papa, I want to mind myself, I'll turn up Tuesday night, show him there, sign the book, whatever I have to do, and then go, do you know what? I'm playing soccer when the Gaelic is over, or if there's no Gaelic on this weekend, I'll talk out for you. Do you know what I mean? But that's...
Yeah, I get you. It's tough.
It's
to manage, right?
I tell you, it's very hard. People don't understand how hard it is until they actually do it.
The only thing I would say is the success you've had now with the youths, strong juveniles the last 5 or 6 years, success of the youths, like surely something should click in the lad's mind where he's like, well, my success could be here. Could be on this pitch instead of the Gaelic pitch. And that's only my
I've constantly gone up hard to watch from basically under 16s, 15s, 16s and youths. There's no 17s obviously, but look at the strongest players in them and go bring them into A-team training sessions and where we train, get them involved with the lads, a little bit more physicality obviously in tackles or whatever it is, sharpness and drills, different application in regards of, hey, we start now, we don't mess around with the ball, or do you know what I mean? Just different things that you wouldn't do with, no disrespect to youth coaches or juvenile coaches, they're still juveniles. Yeah. Seniors is a different application altogether. Yeah. And they get used to doing that. They'll bring that then back into the youth and it's a better approach. I always
found when I done that, bringing up youths, I always found the youth players stood out.
There is a few stands out.
Even in and around the first team, I always found,
like young Sam McHugh, who plays middle of the field for the youths, has been exceptional. He's 6'3" or 4.
Is Bailey good?
Bailey Cooney's playing centre half, excellent.
Is he really good centre half?
Yeah. Ewan Breen in the goal is a super goalkeeper. Leon Fitz could play right back, left back, centre forward, into 10, anywhere you want. He's so versatile. In every position he plays, he's nearly the best player of the field most weeks. Mr. Consistent, like. Then you have a young that plays his under 16s, young Brian Law, who's a super player.
Yeah.
He's under 16, he's only 15. But next year he'll be drifted in. And that's what we have to do. But you have to do the coaches.
Well, let me tell you, it's a great headache, and I've been there.
It's a great headache.
But Papa, it's quite hard to get right and manage.
I know that.
Fucking savage hard. And there's nothing, and I can tell you this from experience, there is nothing more heartbreaking than seeing a player that you would have promoted the whole way up, got into the first team, and then he leaves.
It's not nice.
It's heartbreaking. I'm not blaming. Like, there's no,
No, but
they're always welcome back. But
of course,
it's a queer heartbreaker. And there's a few lads that I would have worked with, like from 12s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Like, Toby's the only player that I consistently would have had the whole way up.
Yeah.
From, say, my first couple of 12s.
Yeah.
And he actually had
great
a year.
To see him
It's
great to see him the captain as well, isn't he?
But he had a year in the walk.
Did he?
Yeah.
Didn't
Well,
realise
he's the
that.
only, and you think of the amount of players that go through the club's hands that aren't at the very top. And I think there's a formula that you have to get right.
Yeah, and you know what is, Podge, and you'd be hard on yourself as well. I beat myself up over the whole time that I took a couple of years out after COVID, after being like doing Oscars, A team, juveniles. I was gone every night of the week doing something. I had no personal life, couldn't play a bit of golf or anything like that. I was like, fuck this, man, I may take a break on something. So I cut back eventually, and then I just stopped coaching altogether for a year. And I strongly believe, no respect to anybody to go over Hanover, if I was there, them players that were there, I wouldn't have left. I wouldn't have let them leave. I would have been talking to them. Do you know, it's...
I don't know.
I believe that.
You're probably right to believe that, but I don't. At that time I would say to myself, "Well, are they sick of it? Are they sick of winning here? Are they sick of listening to the same person? Are they sick of the same kind of sessions? Do they want to go somewhere else?"
Had them, Patch.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been a fresh voice in their ear as well.
Yeah, maybe so.
If they come up to the whole team with their youth coaches or juvenile coaches, and then when they come to me, it would have been different.
Yeah,
it would have been my approach towards them.
Like Dacker's team, 2005 team that he had.
Yeah,
the Harlem Globetrotters. Like they should be prime now. Like they should be, who do you have? Ben and Keane?
Ben and Keane, yeah.
Brandon. I know Brandon joined and then Luke.
Yeah. Tough, isn't it?
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Kalesh and Papa aren't too far away either, if we're going to be honest about it.
They're gone, like, they're a bit like Parfield. They throw a surprise result at you every now and then, you know. Like, they went and, I think before we beat them, they were on 4 in a row or something like that.
If Parkville,
they could have got deserved something over our game.
Would have said Kalesh are going to finish 4th in the Premier. Don't tell me they would have.
No, but
maybe they knew themselves. But looking on the outside and on the tradition of the club.
With Greg going in, who was obviously a qualified coach, and they've obviously signed an awful lot of players.
Yeah.
No one knew what these players are going to bring. Now, just looking at the team, they have still, it's going back to the core of you have Alan Brennan, Ian Brennan, Evan Lowry, but he hasn't played in a couple of weeks. He's obviously back playing football or whatever he's doing. But
big man up top.
Big Steed was...
Steedy, some player, isn't he?
Master.
Steedy's brilliant.
He just hits the target every time he gets a chance, you know.
He's always going to target.
Yeah. Good lad.
No, he's at the corner if I get a target, like.
Yeah, he would, yeah.
But they're not too far. There's something saying to him. Saying the progression of it is fucking...
What do you think of the relegation? Who's going to... games...
I know it comes back to... Papa.
Especially on that end of the table, Podge, because I'll tell you why, there's no easy game. Obviously, the better teams are above them. It's a 2-horse race.
Kilree have 2 games on Burn.
Yeah, but what does games mean in that game? If Burn Celtic turn over Kilree, but it only takes one result from Kilree against a team that say they're not supposed to get a result against, whether it's, no matter who it is.
Burn Celtic have 3 games left up.
And boys have 5.
Kilree have 5.
Yeah. And they have to play each other as one of them games. What's Kilree on? Points wise?
7.
And Burn?
6.
Yeah, I think if Kilree get to 7 or get to 10, Burn is in trouble.
Burn Celtic have conceded 51 goals.
Yeah.
I'll make a statement. If Burn Celtic can... I don't know who's going to go down. I think it's too close to call. Right, I'm going to sit in the fence. Splinters arse, as you call me before. But see the lad that's over Burn Celtic there now? Des Clark.
Yeah.
Right? Not everyone's cup of tea, but a very good coach. A very good man manager. And if Des Clark is over Burn Celtic and they're Premier next year, it'll be a different side. in my opinion. He'll get players.
Yeah. I just don't think they're going to stay up, unfortunately. I don't like saying it was like with Johnny Nolan and but look, I have friends in Bagnatown as well, but it's just let me put me coach's hat on here or whatever you want to call it. I think if Kilree get to 10, Byrne can't get to 10.
I think Kilree are the masters of hanging in there. And I'd probably if there was going to me ahead now, I'd say Byrne will go on down.
I think Kilree will beat someone, even if they lose to Byrne. I think Kilree will get to 10 points. I can't see Kilree staying at 7. Who they beat, I don't know. We'll see.
We're looking at Phoenix going up.
Phoenix are going to go up, yeah.
Where did it fit in that? You tell me what your mindset is when a team from the first division's coming in as an established Premier side. Like you're looking at a first division team coming in. Like I would have fell in the bracket last year where, and I've probably been on record saying this, that Burn said it could be top 4. I remember Vale Wanderers had a team that won the first division and I said the Wanderers would be close to win the league. And I was wrong on both occasions, miserably wrong.
Yeah. I think, no disrespect to Phoenix, if they finish middle of the table, it's a good season for them next year. It's harder said than done.
It's a massive, massive jump. The only thing I would say is Bobby Dolan, Scott Rycroft.
Bobby will keep them level-headed. Everybody in that squad.
Craig and Gall.
Yeah.
Ricky Lawler, Keane Lawler, all Premier, like, and they're all involved with them there. Like Luke Murphy would play Premier for Pats back in the day.
Jack Byrne.
Don't think he ever played Premier.
No, he didn't play Premier, but he's good enough to play
have a
Premier.
handful of players who played Premier, who know what's about, who know the level. You look at that Burn Celtic team last year. Did any played Premier before?
I wouldn't think so, no.
Like the Vale team that went up before them. Any of them played Premier before? Maybe Gans could have played a bit with Bagnatown, maybe, I don't know.
The valid point, yeah.
Do you know, I think that's the only thing that's gone for them. They'll know the league. But it's so
competitive, Patch. Like I think St. Felix had a couple of games this year that won 10-0.
Yeah.
You get none of that in the Premier, like.
Well.
Like, if you're not at it, you're in trouble, like. You know what I mean? In every game. So I think they'll come up. Do I think they'll go back down straight away? I don't think there's a hope of it. But I think they'll find it harder. I think they'll find it harder than what they think it's going to be.
That's what
I think.
Yeah,
but I think they're well equipped squad wise to be there or thereabouts in regards of
competing.
Good. First thing you do next year, keep your feet on the ground and say, let's finish middle of the table, worst case scenario, aim for 20 points and get a good cup run. Great season. Whether you pick up a trophy or not.
Is it easy though to keep yourself level-headed if you are blowing your teams out of the water? You get narrowly bet against North End team, the outside competitions that are fancy to win the competition.
Yeah,
you're winning with 10 men against another one of the strongest teams in Leinster, Noak, who happen to be in the Carlow League as well in the Shield final. Like, they've no right to keep yourself level-headed. Like, they're probably their mindset should be, hold on a second, we've competed with the top.
Yeah, they've given a great account. We said it. They gave a fantastic account of themselves against Newark in St. Pat's, and that Shield final.
Should have won the game, Papa.
Well, the way it was done,
and that's not...
No, it's not like Newark. It's 3-0, 2-0 up,
2-0 up
with 2 or 3 minutes to go.
You should be winning the game. Do you know, same as you in the plots on Sunday. You should be winning the game. There's no excuse.
Should have been, yeah. No, there's no excuse, no.
Like,
they'd be a fantastic asset to the Premier.
If they can keep them together.
If they can keep together, that's the thing, yeah.
And there's a kind
but I think they need a couple of players too, Podge. You're not going to tell you that.
Yeah, but Papa, I think they're a kind of a magnet for players as well. Like, do you know what I mean? I know that the crew they have there, John O'Shea, Jack Byrne, Scott.
John O'Shea is excellent. I've seen him at the weekend.
The youngest of the Dorgans. I know they would have played together the whole way up. You had Ricky Lawler to that, you had Craig to that, you had Bobby to that. Bob and Holland's playing well. Jaden's playing really well. I see what's name's playing for them there now as well. One of Decker's players, Killian Barry. Unbelievable soccer player. Unbelievable soccer player. Like, so they're getting players.
Yeah.
Like, if they can go, look, stay away from Pat's boys, will you? But if they can go and if they'll win that first division and say Sauder comes back to them.
Yeah.
Like, that's massive.
Scores goals, isn't he?
Well, it's just even to have Lee Sauder there.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's big.
It's a statement.
I'm not saying he will, but I'm just trying to create a scenario. Like if they
he started there, right?
No, he was starting in Pats.
When Felix came though, he did a bit.
He went to played youth Felix.
Yeah,
yeah,
and then played in the B team with Felix.
Yeah, Noak and then Critty.
Noak and then Critty. Yeah,
but they do attract players.
Yeah.
Like the
Saturday night football is an attraction as well.
Yeah.
Your Sunday's off.
that's the only negative I can see. They've no home.
You need a home, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, that's down the road for them. I
They've
think
no
they get
home.
it. When they get it, I don't know, but I think they will get it.
Absolutely. The main thing of this whole review is that St. Patrick's Boys are top of the Premier Division. No, I'm only joking. I'm not that fucking bad, am I? Papa, we gave each other an own little task to run there, Papa.
A headache.
We spoke about it at the start. So this is a very laid back episode, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just
It's
cool.
fucking grand, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
And a
nice.
lad rang me last week and asked me when did I become Dr. Phil.
Have I been giving advice, Podge?
Huh?
Yeah.
Don't eat the yellow snow. I asked you, I gave myself the task, gave you the task of picking your underrated 11. There's no rules. Could be a player you would have seen, could be a player you played with, could be a player you coached. Your Carlow underrated 11. Do you know that?
What way do you want to do this?
You go first.
Position for position.
Are we both
Or-
playing the same shape?
Well, I just went 4-4-2.
See, if I was listening to this and we were going position for position, I'd tune out because I'd be lost. Because I wouldn't know.
Right, okay. Well,
you know?
do you want to go first?
No.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Right, well, I based my team on people I played against and played in teams. They played in teams that won trophies, but they never get a mention because there was better players in the team,
Gotcha.
right? So I can't decide between the two goalkeepers. So I'm going to just pick the two of them. Just mention the two of them because I think they deserve it. And I think it's Snuffles
Not having it.
and
Pick
JJ
one.
Dowling.
Who did you play for? Burn Celtic.
Burn Celtic.
Pick one of them. Mark Dolan was a
I'm
real...
going Snuffles.
Yeah.
Snuffles.
He was a really good
Good goalkeeper, yeah.
Underrated? Really?
Well, I'm not, that's what I'm saying. It's not underrated. It's just you always hear the powerful team with Ray Shannon and whatever it is, but it's
Yeah, I know what you mean. He was an
you
afterthought.
never hear him mention him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think players like that deserve a mention, and that's
Well-
where I base my team on.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Right.
There probably would be a definition of underrated to some
Yeah,
extent.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when before defenders are John Griffin, right full, played when you walk in Strefford,
John was close to getting to mine, yeah.
right? Super player,
Really
could
good
play
player.
anywhere, played middle of the field as well.
Up until
Yeah, played about
5-6
35
years ago.
Yeah, when they come back, I see him out running the roads now. Maybe he's making a comeback for the 35s.
Nooks.
But John Griffin, David James, out Tullow, who was a good player too, but never gets to mention either.
What was he? Centre half?
Centre half, man, just everything. Like just great player and played in that powerful team who won. I say he's in that team, the last powerful team to win the league. But you never heard these players getting mentioned either.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a couple of players in it that will get a mention because they deserve it. I put Robbo into it, my own Hanover Harris Robbo, because
For aesthetics.
no, for looks. He's a model. He's going to model the gear. Yeah,
That's what aesthetics means, man.
yeah. He's a good lad and he's a proper club man, right?
Yeah. He's there. I played against Robbo.
He's there all his life. Yeah.
Is Robbo there all his life?
All his
The
life.
same age as me, or is he younger? 39, is he?
I think there's a picture of him going around in the New York jersey years ago. I'm not sure. When New York had the navy and orange. If any of you can tell me what year
No,
that
that's
is.
Hanover.
Navy and orange, no. New York had a navy and orange jersey years ago. Shammy Dorn, remember Shammy Dorn wearing it? I remember Mousy Bulger wearing it. Oh, I swear to God, yeah.
Navy and orange.
Navy and orange. It was orange stars or something on it. Yeah.
I know the jersey
Yeah,
you're talking
someone
about.
tell me
Remember
that.
O'Neill's had the stars
Yeah,
there for a while.
yeah, that one,
okay.
yeah. But there's a picture of him in that. But he didn't do it. It could have been youths, but it wasn't senior anyway.
Yeah.
And I went with Gary Powell left back.
Never underrated Gary Powell.
I don't underestimate him either, but he never got a mention in this podcast, and he's a top player.
Very good soccer
So,
player.
like left side midfield, left back, centre half, played a few games, centre mid, captain the Oscar Trainers a couple of years when I was on it.
Yeah.
Top player,
Really
Right.
good fucking player.
never gets a mention. And then I went on the left hand side of the four midfielders are Bever.
Trevor Webster's. How did I'm going to make a change to my team.
No, you can't change it. No crayons allowed here, bud.
So you don't know who have anything.
I do.
Trevor Webster.
Trevor
is
Webster.
an absolute excellent soccer. Yellow card every game, no doubt
Yeah.
about it. But I would have, when I started my thing at Pat's, kind of the first
yeah.
team, Trevor was there and he was brilliant.
Trevor played with Pats, New York and Hanover.
No, could be his club though, right?
New York would be his club, yeah.
He went to Hanover after
Yeah.
Pat's.
Yeah.
Left Pat's went to
Yeah,
Hanover.
he played in the, I think it was the Larry Brennan era.
But he would have been
Started-
on that team that got Leinster, right? Semi-final.
No, wasn't in that squad.
Was the year after, was it?
4 lads, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Kevin Marr, Tullow, who you don't know much about, but
I've heard him.
Jesus Christ. It's just lads one another. Like when we played soccer years ago, it was flat 4-4-2, and if I'm in the middle of the field beside someone against Kevin, and it could have been Kevin Lynch or Rookie or whoever the fuck was in there. My God, he'd run till the cows come home. Like he's some tackles, everything. Keaton all in pretty hard.
Again, I wouldn't say he's underrated.
Not underrated, no, but me and Keaton never seen eye to eye on the field. We're just
player.
2 tramps, I'd say, on the field. We are, and that's just, he kicks lads and I kicks lads, and that's what we do. But we always had an argument on the field, but
It's a great soccer player.
top player.
Hungry.
Yeah. Just behind Budsy in that team. That team won stuff. He's always picking up a few goals too, but if his downfall was, he used to just write silly red cards or whatever, but he deserves a mention too. And the 4th one is Damon O'Brien.
Damien O'Brien is one of the players I would look up to now as a young lad, but I would never have underrated.
No, I don't understand him either, but like I said
is
at
one
the
of the
start,
best.
it's not really on that. It's a team that of lads that didn't really get, none of these lads get a mention.
Damo
really.
had
the
nearly
only
2
one get a mention,
careers,
I'd say, is one of my strikers who's got mentioned a few times. But Damo never really got a mention in regards of playing times.
But Damo, he nearly had 2 careers, Papa. Like, he finished the Pats and went to play the Phoenix.
That's right, yeah.
Like, for a good few years.
Yeah.
And then played 35s at Phoenix. Damo played left full in an outside competition for Pats 35s last season, I think.
He played Commander, yeah.
And he was very good.
Yeah.
I was told.
Well, the year I was done with Pat's 35s, he played a few games, but he used to jump in the training session and all that.
Great.
Hardy little whore, boys.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Couldn't listen to him. You want to go on with silencer. But he's
Poor Damo,
fucking,
man.
he's some soccer player.
Yeah. No, but look,
Ridiculously good.
again, lad, it comes back to a few attributes that these lads have. They're all fantastic clubmen.
Damo's the best.
Great player. Great man for St. Pat's on and off the field.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great time for him, and thought he was a really good player who never really, like, again, that team he was playing in would have been Ross Mulney and Mike Cooney and Hutchie and Townsend and all this.
Yeah.
No one mentioned Damo.
Yeah.
That's not saying we underestimate him. Just never gets a mention.
Yeah.
So he deserves a mention.
I hear you.
And the 2 lads up front, then everybody says Jamie Farrell is all about, Jamie's fast. He used to just run. There was more to Jamie than speed. That man was an Adonis the way he was
Jamie
built.
in it?
Jamie's in it, yeah. He's one of my strikers. Jamie Farrell played up front.
I think you're cheating.
I'm not cheating.
Jamie
Farrell's
Farrell's name is mentioned
a few times, yeah.
a million times.
Not a million times. Powerful players haven't been mentioned millions of times.
Okay.
It was between him and Ray Shannon got mentioned more than Jamie, I'd say. But
Right.
Jamie was a little bit underestimated towards Ray, but Ray scores all the goals. Jamie was like, flick on, Jamie will win it on. He was more than that. His closing down was as good as anybody I ever seen playing up front in regards of getting the fullback, anticipating when he's going to take a bad touch, bang, he's gone. He's pressed, got the throw, small things like that. And my other striker is Steve Curry.
You mentioned him before.
My God. He
won a few leagues of Burn, right?
Another one in that Burn team.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a few Bagnus lads, and I was going to think about Patty O'Neill, and I said, no, he's too good to be in it.
I'd never seen Patty play.
Patty's top.
Was he really good?
Top, yeah.
I actually heard him got mentioned on the Kilkenny podcast last week, so I did.
Super. Like he was a brilliant player. But Steve Curry and Jamie Farrell up front, you wouldn't want to play against them, man.
Any honourable mentions?
Yeah, Snag Buggy O'Critty Yard.
Never heard of him.
Older brother Rammers.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
Top. Yeah. Rasher I played
Centre
against.
half as well?
Yeah. Played centre half or right full, depends whoever was available. Rasher. Referee. Rasher. Great
How
player.
good was Rasher?
Rasher was brilliant. Yeah.
Was he underrated, yeah?
Underrated, yeah. Everybody thought like he was. People say the word filthy. Is it filthy or hard or goes in hard, whatever it was. If you say filthy, sure, I was filthy. If you say hard, I was hard. It's just the way, not me, but other lads were the same. But
Determined.
Rasher was a great player. He was a really good player.
There's a quite difference between being filthy and being filthy and able to play.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, you can play on the edges.
Like, I think if you can play, you can't be filthy, in the sense that it's more determination and hunger to get the fucking ball rather than going to do lads.
Well, you'll know straight away, Podge, if a lad, if his filthy can play, he can accept the tackle that you're after me giving dishing out over the whole
Yeah.
game. 20 minutes in the second half, whack, get a clatter. That's
Yeah.
you know what I mean. There is a few lads. There's
But they can take him as well, though.
that's what I'm saying to you. You don't get up and say, the fucking story, ref. I see it, they're fucking tackling from behind. I remember it happened to me one day. Pat Moran said to me, he goes, you're giving it out the whole game and you shut your mouth. I said, all right, Pat, sorry about that, man. Just, you know. But there's a few lads, there's a couple of lads that played against him in Bagnallstown that Peter Ryle was a super player. Got no mention in it at all. Obviously, I said Patty as well. There's teams, David Lynch. Is it David Lynch? Kevin Lynch, sorry, played with Parkland.
Okay.
Super. Rookie. Mick Roach.
Anyone from Hanover?
Eddie O'Brien, Alan's older brother, was
Really good.
oh sure, he was unreal. He's like Les Ferdinand.
Go ahead.
He was just like 5 foot. Well, I say Eddie. I'll say he's 5'2", and I know he's 5'8". But he was really, really good in the air and played up front and scored loads of goals too.
Yeah.
You know, loads of lads I can mention from Hanover, but yeah, no, that's it was a headache. I tell you what it is. It's harder to pick that team
It's quite a hard pick because
than
you don't.
pick say your best 11.
Yeah, sometimes
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
sometimes
you're like honourable. Is it? Lads didn't get a mention. Is it? Lads are underestimated.
There's plenty.
There's
like,
loads of ways you can
how
go.
you define it is completely up to you, right? But I felt like when I was picking it, almost like I don't want to insult lads. As in, say you put someone on the team, hold on a second, what do you mean I was underrated?
Yeah.
Fucking 3 Premier Leagues.
Well, I explained mine right.
Do you know? Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Well done.
I'm really interested in hearing yours.
Yeah, I'll go through 11. And again, I picked it from a space where
Same shape.
4-4-2 I went, yeah.
Podge style with a 4-4-2.
Man, I'm a man of many shapes.
You know.
Modern man of many shapes. Big and tall clothing, man of many shapes.
Go ahead. Did it play against any? Obviously did, I'd say. Goalkeeper.
Oh, let me explain me fucking. Stop trying to. Get out, will you? Let me do it without you here.
No, but you're...
No, I'll tell you where I come from, Pop. I'm looking at it from a sense where I would have seen all these lads play. Could have been 1 game, could have been 10 games, could have been 20 games. Could have coached some of them, whatever. And I'm coming from a space where it's like, if I was picking a team in the morning, I'd put them on it just because of how well they played. If it was that day I seen them or if it was over a period of time, whatever it is, I just think they didn't get the credibility that they deserved.
Right.
That's where I am. And I think...
Did it pick up trophies in their way?
Yeah, some of them would have, yeah.
Right,
No,
okay.
Probably all did,
Yeah.
at some level. I'd say they all did, actually, yeah.
From senior up? If they all
Yeah,
played senior?
Yeah, I'd say they all have trophies at junior level, easily, yeah.
Okay, right.
Darragh O'Connor in the goal.
Okay.
Would have... People's view of him would have been, he's... Darragh O'Connor was an unbelievable shot stopper. Like,
Yeah.
absolutely outrageous. Penalty saves.
Yeah.
I've never seen a keeper make as many saves as a penalty. Cup final against Stretford. The last cup Pats have won. 2001. There's a picture of you missing a header from inside the 6-yard line.
Miss it. He saved it.
What a save.
Yeah. I was inside the 6-yard box too.
And Darragh-
I glanced at it, yeah.
Let me tell you, Darragh could play.
Yeah, I think he would have been a better goalkeeper in the modern era of soccer.
He could play.
Do you know what I mean? The way AstroTurf, the ball goes back
Yeah.
to him. And
He wasn't the biggest, and lads lump balls on top of him
No.
and hutch it off and give out. I remember when Pump was over and pump it off and give out, you know, come and get it. But that wasn't his game as a goalkeeper.
no, like if Darragh would have played in the same era as Gavin Dowling and all that,
Yeah.
right? And if you're in swinging a corner and Gavin, that's okay.
Yeah.
If you're in swinging a corner and Darragh, it's a different situation.
It's different. And
I'm not disrespecting Darragh. I'm saying it's a totally different situation. Gavin demanded his box miles better than most goalkeepers
Yeah.
that played the game in Carlow.
yeah.
Darragh's a different goalkeeper, but he was a fantastic shot stopper, which I picked him in the team for.
But a football, like, knows the game.
Yeah.
Like, I would have had many conversations with Darragh, like, down through the years. And my last spell as manager, Pats, he got me over Hall in a Shield semi-final with no goalkeeper. And I asked him to play. And he says, yeah, no problem.
Right.
I think it was the only game he played for us
Was it?
that year, yeah.
Wow. Fair
Like,
play.
Do you know, he's...
Not
he's-
easy to do that.
Yeah, and he was involved with the club and nice guy, and I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. And let me tell you, he's decorated as well, right? He has a Premier, he has a Premier Cup, he's 2 Carlow Cups.
Lovely.
Like, no, he's decorated, like.
He's in that last Pats winning team, is he?
he was, yeah. Right back, Trevor Power.
Yeah.
I think he's up there with the best defenders in Carlow, and he's a name that's rarely mentioned. In all the teams that people have picked and lads that have played with him, never put him in it. He could throw it a mile.
They used to say you throw the ball from the youth centre, land the plots.
He could play off his right foot. He could play off his left foot.
He played right full, centre half.
Centre
mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was...
Trevor's a good player.
I remember seeing him play up in the Cattle Mart for Newark's B team beside his father. They were playing Pat's B team.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, this lad's brilliant. Trevor.
He's fit too. Never carried weight, did he?
Unbelievable soccer player, lads. Really, really good. And would make... I don't know how he hasn't made more teams. I really don't.
First mention really on the podcast.
He was in that team that his brother was the gaffer or whatever, but the gaffer, hear me, the manager, the coach, whatever. Like, he won 4 trophies with that B team in one season, or 3 trophies, whatever it was, to go on to win the Premier the year after. Like,
that's right, yeah.
I know a lot of them went with him, but for me, he was a standout. And when his brother finished and whoever else came in, he was still right back for Newark.
Yeah.
So he wasn't there because of his brother.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly,
He still started played every game for Newark.
He had ability, yeah.
You know, really good player.
Fast. Yeah, he covers the ground. He was good
strong,
in the air.
Strong, could tackle, could pass it, could clip it, could throw it a mile.
He wasn't in the team just for his throw, was he?
No. Really good player. Centre half, one of your club men, Jason Murphy.
Proper club man, yeah.
Extremely underrated centre half.
Yeah, proper club man.
I don't think a striker ever had it easy against Jason Murphy.
Jason could mark, or be told he's marking Dennis Burkamp, and it wouldn't faze him.
Yeah.
He's, honest to God, he's just let it be. Let him come.
But tidy.
If he gets the better of me, what about it? If not, I'll try my best on him.
Very good in the air.
Good in the air, yeah.
Strong, physical, a talker, a leader.
Yeah.
Like, he had all the attributes. Did he have a Premier medal? Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he play many against you that year?
He would have come on in more games than he started.
He was kind of winding down as well, was he?
No, he didn't. He wasn't. He would have been in around 30, 31 maybe, do you think?
Okay.
30, yeah. He would have been mid-30s. Most of that team was. Blackstone was the eldest son, and then Cottle would have been 27 or 8, and the boys would have been 30, 31. Him, Simon, Shaw, Phil, Robbo, they're in around the same age.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like, I would have him ahead of Robbo. That's... I know Rob majority. We look like that for.
No, well, it's just your opinion.
Yeah,
it's,
I just think he was, and he could play a full back as well if you wanted.
He could do, yeah.
Very good. Beside him, Cottle Ryan.
Pats.
Yeah.
Like, first time I met Cottle, I think I probably played against him. I don't remember, but he's a nice fella. He's a gas man.
Absolute.
Yeah, he played middle
Animal.
He's a good lad. Yeah, I like Cottle.
Like, even go back to 35s, right? Playing against Bridge and they had Barco.
Yeah.
That's Cottle. Chap before the game. Look after him. No problem. Do you know? And he really...
Yeah.
Like, I remember we bet Newark in the Shield semi-final, and Cottle and McGuire were the centre halves. Cottle Ryan was absolutely outstanding.
Was he, yeah?
In the air, on the ground, could do midfield, work hard, cover every blade of grass, so fit, absolute animal.
Gave it back to the club too, didn't he? He played a bit of B last year, did he?
He did, yeah, and he was down training, was he?
Year before that, maybe?
No, last year he came down, but he got a bit of a knock. And I'd say he'll play 35s, right? I'd say he'll play 35s, but...
He played 35s in that team.
Yeah, no, but I'd say he'll keep playing. Like,
this year, yeah, okay, sorry, yeah.
Really underrated player, in my opinion. This lad probably isn't left back, but Blondie, Pierre Brannigan.
Blondie, yeah.
Pierre Brannigan is a serious soccer player.
Yeah.
Could play in the 6, could play centre half, could play right back, could play left back. Blondie was unbelievable.
Blondie's a good lad.
Ball-footed, intelligent, smart, super in the air, has an arrogance about him that is unmatched.
Yeah.
Do you know? He's brilliant.
Yeah.
Like
Blondie.
do you know, and do you know what it is? Knows the game. Football, intelligent. I'd see him there on the odd Thursday there. Is Mia's daughter's playing with Wexford Youth 17s, and he'd be giving you like assessments on the players that are in there at Wexford, this one, that one. Like, he knows. Do you know when you speak to someone
he's
football,
into it, isn't he?
And do you know sometimes you meet lads who are involved with soccer, right? And you're talking about soccer, and they're like,
yeah.
Tell you one thing, Daddy, that's Rangers Man United's corner nights, isn't it?
Yeah,
like that. Is it, yeah? Is it? Do you know? You just thought to yourself,
Yeah.
he hasn't got a fucking
Hasn't
clue.
a Scooby, yeah.
Do you know? I don't get that vibe off Blondie. I think, yeah, and he was a great player. Super player, and probably won't like him playing left back, but look, you're in Blonde.
He would have done it for you.
Again,
he would have played
decorated as well.
Yeah.
Won plenty. Do you know? Right wing, another Pats lad, Mark Doug.
Monkey, yeah.
Mark Doug, Monkey, is a goal machine.
I like Monkey. I always, he's a goal scorer, isn't he?
He's a great soccer player. Great soccer player. Really good. So I know he was more GAN, played a lot of GAN, was really good at it. But when it came to, I remember him scoring against Evergreen in a semi-final of a Cup Shield when we were in Kilkenny, like against a Mark 90 gale force wind. He was very good. Very underrated. Great player. On the left, I've gone with Joe Sunderland.
In your current Pats team?
Yeah. I think Joe Sunderland's playing junior soccer at Premier level the last 10 years at least.
Minimum, yeah.
At least. I don't want to insult him by saying any longer. He trains the way he plays.
Yeah.
Like, there's no grey area with Joe. His base is hard work, but he can play. It's goal he scored against you the weekend. From Lord. Like, that was Joe's goal. Boom, put it in. He scored one against someone early on in the season where a ball was drilled in about hip high and he threw his chest at it and it went in. Like, it just
that
hungry.
3-yard game?
No. Just hungry.
Yeah.
And understand also, B licence, understands the fucking game.
Yeah.
Understands it. Do you know?
He probably doesn't have too many trophies, does he? Was he in the Parkville squad that won the Shield against New York?
Yeah. Played.
Yeah. He'd play that.
The wing back,
yeah.
I think. Or somewhere like that. He has Premier Cups, he's Carlow Cups. He's not Premier League.
No, he's not Premier League, yeah.
Well, he has the rest of them.
Yeah, right, okay. Yeah.
Midfield, Mick Condren, number 6.
Mick is a Pat stalwart, isn't he? Yeah.
Animal. Best person to header ball I've ever seen in my whole life.
Mick Condren?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd never seen any better in the air than Mick Condren. Mental. Absolutely mental.
Yeah.
And, you know, would kill you. But what a soccer player. So underrated, never mentioned. Really good. Really, really good.
Gave his all every time, didn't he?
Everything he has.
Yeah.
If Mick is available to you, he'll give you everything.
Yeah.
There's not an ounce that he brings off the pitch. He leaves it all out there. Person beside him, I think, could have been one of the greatest. Jamie Parr.
Jamie Parr, yeah.
I think Parr could have been one of the greatest soccer players ever to play in Carlow.
He had it all, in fairness to him.
He was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, he was electric. You know, he was physical. Good long
pass
throw.
it 10 yards,
score,
pass it 60 yards, pass it 20 yards, score from outside the box, score from inside the box, win a ball in the air.
And loves the derby. Loves loves knowing he's playing against you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't mean, like, if I played a few games against Jamie with obviously I was coming to the end of my tether, but he was up for it, like.
Yeah. Well, but he's able to play.
Yeah.
These are lads that are able to play.
Yeah.
That could go in their prime now into an AstroTurf and be the best player on the pitch.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
They could go in and just play. Boom, knock it around. Play. Like, people think, bars, roll up the sleeves and kick you.
No, there was more to him than that.
Get on the ground.
No, whoever thinks that now is in.
Oh, get on the ground.
Land.
He will play.
Yeah.
He'll play. 1 touch, 2 touch, 20 yard pass, 30 yard. Great soccer player. Great soccer player. Up front, number 9. One of your old lads. Paul Core.
Core, good player, yeah.
I think a very, very underrated striker.
Great feet.
Great man to score a goal.
Yeah, but his ball retention was super. What a lad.
You look at him and you think, jeez, he could be slotting on.
Yeah.
No. If this ball comes up here, it's staying up here.
Yeah.
It's not coming back.
Well, if the right ball is into him, God bless the defender, like. Yeah.
And I seen him play for Dolman.
As strong as an ox.
When Dolman went up, I was a fail and I was seeing him playing. I was like, yeah, he's a player.
Yeah.
Brilliant. On the air, on the ground.
He loves scoring goals, man.
And just scores goals. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Really good.
Good player too.
The lad beside him, Newark lad, who I would have seen as a young lad watching him play when Newark probably weren't as decorated as they are now. Graham Kelly. An absolute, yeah.
Super, yeah. Yeah, super player.
Horse. Like, and a great eye for
Didn't
goal.
care who he was playing against.
Didn't care. And he'd give it to you as well.
Yeah. I'll tell you a good story on Gummy.
Go on.
Craig Douglas, Lord of Mercy, and him organised a match.
Very good player as well, by the way.
A Carlow Select 11 against the Guards. in St. Pat's.
Okay.
And Park Kavanagh, I think, was over the team or giving Craig a hand doing the team. And I remember they said to Gummy at the start, no, Graham, you know what I mean? They just don't be going to that. It's only an old charity game. Yeah. I think 3 minutes into the game, he'd be taken off. I'm looking at him going, I'm laughing at him going off the field. We'd laugh about it after the end of the game. But I tell you one thing, if you're playing into the back line against Graham Kelly, he was well able to play.
Could score as well, though, right?
People think he was just aggressive and this kind of crack. The man can play soccer. Like. He scores goals for fun.
Yeah, really good soccer player. Yeah. Really good soccer player.
He was in that good New York B team, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. Talisman for them, really, wasn't he?
He could have played in the New York team, the first team, like. He should have really.
Oh, I don't think he ever. I don't know if he did.
He should have really.
I think he did in the early days.
Yeah.
I think he was, when they weren't winning things as decorated as they are now. But he was probably the kind of glue that held them together that time as well. Like, right, getting the goals and getting in behind and creating chances. Just my kind of player.
Yeah, played on the edge, didn't he?
Yeah, just my kind of player.
He was fucking wicked fast too.
Yeah,
and a great player, a great bit of stuff. And in my opinion, he didn't play enough at the higher level that he should have played at. And that's do you know what I mean? He could have easily.
Yeah, but he still has Carlow Cup. He still has.
Still has the whole lot of it.
You know, except the Premier Cup, Premier League. But really good player. But honourable mentions, Dockets.
Yeah.
I don't think Dockets gets the credit. Victor Watkins at Killary, I don't think gets credit. Gange, Andrew Townsend, Vale, I thought was outstanding soccer player. John Miley.
I think John Miley's a super player.
Very underrated though.
Yeah.
I seen John Miley.
He's very similar, in my opinion, to the way Paul Corr plays soccer.
Yeah. But
Miley, what I mean?
But Miley's, I'll tell you something now. John Miley's the most intelligent footballer I've ever seen on the pitch.
He's very good.
Here's what he done one day in Celtic, right? The game was 1-1. It was a draw game with 10 minutes left. Ball went out for a corner kick or a throw or something for Vale. And John asked the referee, sorry ref, excuse me, is a player allowed to skit your mother? Call your mother a whatever? The referee goes, no, number 5 for them is after calling my mother a... Referee went over and said off number 5. Right?
Seriously?
Swear to God, in Mill Celtic, right? Corner was taken, put in. Who scored?
John Miley.
John Miley.
By John.
Won the game.
Yeah.
Just super intelligent. But Blackie Brannigan was quite a good soccer player.
Do you remember
Patrick O'Neill?
I forgot to mention his honourable mentions. He was close into my team.
Who?
Glenn Townsend.
Glenn, I don't remember him. Ross speaks about Glenn quite highly.
Glenn is quite a good soccer player.
Yeah.
So good. Very like Ross. Didn't have, obviously, the height of him. I think Ross is maybe a touch better. But Glenn was good.
It's a good old topic, isn't it?
Yeah. You could make 4 teams of it.
Look, I just think that there lads that never really got much of a...
I'm going to assure you this. There's people we forgot about as well.
Oh, of course there is.
If I had time, I would go back to all photos. Oh man, him.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Do you know what I mean? And you could have done that. But it was a hard topic to pick. I won't make a mistake. I won't tell you.
Good though.
Good. Very, very good, yeah.
Anyway, Podge versus
It's
Papa.
time for 2 peas in a podcast. Podge versus Papa. Sponsored by Kelly Auto
Me or you?
Repairs.
Me, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Collection versus St. Pat's Friday night.
Collection versus St. Pat's. Collection 1, St. Pat's 3.
Oh. I'm going to go 2-0 St. Pat's.
Okay.
But we'll talk about when we go through the fixtures.
Yeah.
Vale versus Bagnallstown, derby game.
In Vale.
In Vale.
Vale are at the last few weeks, ain't they?
Just they are, yeah. Since Pat's bet them to really turn the corner. It's like turn the serious corner, like.
Vale versus... Ooh, that's a tough one. 2-1 Bagnallstown. I just think Danny is the difference, and I know Smithers is injured.
Yeah.
I seen like
Conlon is back though. And see the young lad scored 2 from the weekend. That young Dara, can't think of his surname.
He scored. He didn't. I don't know. He scored.
He got 1 or 2, did he?
He got 2.
Got 2.
He got 2. Yeah.
I'm going to go. It's in Vale.
What did I say? 2-1.
2-1 to Bagnallstown.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with that.
I'm going to go 1-1. Going to go draw. Oh, the score is 47-44, Pop.
Still the same, is it?
No, I think he closed up by 1, I'm not sure. Parkville versus Burn Celtic, another derby, and Burn Celtic have to win. And Parkville are going to crest of a wave now.
Where's that game?
That game's in Parkville.
They have to be confident after last week, don't they? I'm going to go 3-1 to Parkville. They're different for them, though, aren't they? Because it's a derby game, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, Parkville, they have to be confident.
I'm going to go 2-1 Parkville.
Okay.
Craigie versus Newark.
The elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Craigie Yard haven't been good against Newark the last few. Not on Craigie Yard. Oh, but they're hard.
Newark went out there last year and were comfortable, weren't they?
It was Budgie's most disappointing performance of the season, even though they won the league.
Yeah.
2-0 to Newark, wasn't it?
3 or 2.
No,
I don't know.
it
They
was
bet
2-0
them.
to Newark,
It was some
comfortable
zip anyway, right?
2-1 Newark.
I hear you. I'm going to go for Desmond. I think Craigie are due a result. I know they drew with them last year, but
Yeah.
I think
Craigie have nearly done better than Newark against Newark in Newark than they have done in Craigie Yard.
I think you'll see a different Newark 11 this weekend. I think Newark have more depth. I've heard Lee Walker Fester's going back to them, I heard.
He's back training, yeah.
Yeah.
I was out to train before us last Friday night in the college.
If
and
they can get
22
Fester,
lads training.
if the 22 lads training,
Yeah.
first team players. So if they can get Fester right there, you could have
But
potential.
even the team that started the weekend, sorry to go across your patch, at the weekend,
yeah,
Cleary, Dotsy,
yeah.
didn't start. Someone else come off the bench. Cleary, Dotsy, there was 3 lads on the bench. I was like, that's a big call.
Yeah, but if they can get,
I know they're missing a player Sunday. I'm not going to say it because there's nobody else to say it. Missing a player Sunday, and
Jamie Murphy on the bench as well.
Jamie Murphy was on the bench. Started David Doyle, didn't start Cleary.
Blake start.
Blake started. Started Skinner and David Keaton. It didn't start Dotsy. There was 2. There was Ray Byrne started. I know there was 3. That was like. At the end of the day,
I just think it doesn't matter who they start. If they can get Lee Walker right, he's a match winner.
Well, he wasn't in the squad on Sunday, but I presume he'll be there this Sunday.
But if they can get him right and get him in the squad, Lee Walker plays the game. He might touch the ball 3 times, but he'll have 2 goals and assist.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he'll have the rest of it will be pure work rate.
It will be, yeah.
You know, I think he's the difference.
And he will thrive in that environment.
100%.
Pretty hard away.
Yeah, I love it, yeah.
He'll love it.
Hanover Kilry in the plots.
Who am I missing?
Who are we missing? With a right smile on my face.
I'm going to go Hanover 3-1.
Oh, well, I just wrote down just before, yeah, just to prove it, you know. Hanover 3, Kilry 2. I think it's going to be 3-2.
Okay.
Hanover. Yeah. Yep. We're late for training already. They're going to murder now. Badger, don't kill me, man. 3-2 Hanover. We'll go over the fixtures, Poppy. Do you want anything else to add there, like that anymore? Anything to give away there? Or?
The giveaway's coming up soon, isn't it?
Yeah. Take free tickets for Hurling game, lads. I'll mention it in the outro. What's happening? It's happening. Fixtures. So as you mentioned, the Premier Collection and Pats Friday night. It's going to be war, isn't it? It's going to be quite tough.
Well, it's like people outside of the parish don't realise how much of a derby it is, obviously, but it's the main rivalry between you two, obviously. You know, it's a leash game. It's a parish game, but it's
It's the Grey Cullen Derby.
It's the Grey Cullen Derby.
Well, I mean Grey Cullen Collection Parish. That's a Derby statement. It's not the Grey Cullen Derby. But what I'm saying to you is, well, the Grey Cullen Derby is fakes and pats, right? But it's the traditional derby and that side of
they're like as
of the
both
league.
teams are in the Premier all the time, sort of. Yeah, that's closest to each other, sort of. In
Do
that.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's where
it'll be first goal will be vital. I think collection will be up for the game too. But look, I seen Pats and Astro. It's a big Astro. It'll suit Pats as much as it'll suit collection.
Yeah.
And I think he'll be comfortable in it. I think your man. I find it very, very hard to see Pats not scoring a goal with Callum up front.
Fair
Do you know what I mean? In every single game you're playing, no matter who you're playing against, he's
top scorer now as well, right?
Yeah, he's a handful, and then I just think the Pats are so much different and better on Astro. Not saying they can't get done on grass. They're obviously have to get a few results on grass, but I just think they're a different animal on Astro, and I just think they'll have too much for collection Friday. Even though the first 20 minutes will be vital for Pats. Dig in, do the shift, work hard, win the second balls, all this kind of crack.
We've been very poor the last two games.
And then develop.
I think everyone in that group at St. Pat's at the minute will admit that we weren't good the last two games, right?
Well, you should be.
But
how would I say that? How do lads think? Like Rock Celtic was a tough game. They got the semi-final in Leinster Junior last year.
And improved,
right? But I don't know whether people underestimated Hanover on Sunday, but if you think you're going to the Platts not going to get a battle, they were wrong. And they got a battle.
I think we battled back.
Oh, you battled back, but
it's easy to sit there and say, there's none of us are idiots. Like the lads know, everyone knows going up there what you're in for, no matter where you go with every club. And the one stand out for me this year looking back at games is every game we've played, even the Vale game in Pats where we were comfortable. They kicked the shit over us.
Yeah.
There was no stone left unturned here, boys. You're getting it.
You have a few players though, Paddy, that makes a difference. Like I think you can kick a few lads there till the cows come home and they won't budge. Where last year, last year you're a little bit softer.
Yeah, that's the difference, Papa.
They're the kind of players that get you. Like I said, do you remember when we signed Ray Walker? He brought that he didn't play up front the way your Callum is playing up front, but he brought that physicality to our team that people responded off it and reacted to it.
Yeah.
And I think as good as the soccer player Callum is, the players are reacting to that as well. You know, he's a lot of attributes that every coach, like no one wouldn't want him in their team.
Yeah, maybe
no
so.
one.
In the Youths Division 1 Cup, Burn Celtic versus Hanover and Critty Yard versus Joseph. What stage is that, Pop?
I think that's the quarter final and the winners play each other.
And then in the Division 2 Cup, Parkville, Ballymurphy, Bagnallstown, Newark. Parkville and Ballymurphy is a semi-final.
Yeah.
And Bagnallstown, Newark is a quarter final. In the Division 1 Cup, or Division 1, Pats versus Phoenix, Pats B versus Phoenix. That's in the Meadows. Could Phoenix win the league there? Would need more than 3 points, would it? We never looked at Division 1, did we? We just said Phoenix were going to win it. So I do apologise. Stanley Rovers 2 games off them and 5 points behind them.
Yeah.
Dolman Celtic on the same amount of points, but 6 points behind them. So it's not over yet.
They have to play each other still, do they?
You think so?
They struggle against Dolman for some reason.
I think if Dolman are on it, a lot of teams struggle against them.
Yeah.
Phoenix B versus Dolman B in Division 2. In the Premier on Sunday, Vale, Bagnallstown, derby game. Parkville, Burn Celtic, derby game. Critty Yard versus Newark, Galactico derby, isn't it?
Galactico derby, yeah.
And then Hanover versus Kilree.
Yeah.
No derby.
It's not derby, no, but
it'll be tough.
It's a bigger game for Kilree than it is for us, but we need a performance going to a cup game next week.
I think Kilree are at their toughest now.
100%. 100%, yeah.
I know I've said that before, but I think it's now, lads.
It's as close pitch-wise and environment-wise as they get to Kilree is the plots in regards to size of the pitch, grass pitch, bumpy enough pitch. It'll suit Kilree as much as it'll suit Hanover. Do you know what I mean? It'll be similar to what they're used to, sort of. You know?
Yeah.
And they could produce I'm not saying a shock, but they could produce a performance that beat us. You know what I mean? That's it. You
won't beat them easy anyway. That's for sure.
It won't be an easy game.
That's for sure.
And I'll be telling the lads in the dressing room that. It'll be the same approach to be taken against Hearts or Newark or Critty Yard.
Well, I think that's the big difference in the league this year, Papa.
Yeah.
I know a couple of results might suggest otherwise, but they're kind of not as much as they were in years previous.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's a big I think the league is getting really close.
It's balancing out, isn't it?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Ballymurphy are playing Dolman this weekend in the Division 1 as well. In Division 2, Castle Rangers versus Ballinglass, Oak B versus Parkville B. In Division 3, Nordy Villa versus Hanover B. Burn Celtic B versus Wolf Hill Athletic. Wolf Hill won that league, right? In the Ladies LFA Junior Cup, Mill Celtic versus Killester Donacarney. In the LFA Junior Shield, Ladies, as was the Mill Celtic Donacarney, was ladies game as well. Vale Wonders versus Thomastown in the league, Ladies League.
They'll be used to them, won't they, after last year? They played against each other last year, didn't they?
Yeah.
In that Kilkenny Ladies League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Thomastown are top of the division.
Ladies, are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that? Oh, it's Friday the 14th of March. Okay, where have we gone to? So we'll stop it there then, right?
Yeah.
Sunday the 9th of March. The 9th of March this weekend, yeah?
Yep.
The Rapid Jazzes.
Where's the year gone, eh?
I don't know, it's fine. Okay, lads. That's a little throwback to what we used to be like.
There's a few players mentioned there that, ooh,
Yeah.
you'd be delighted, yeah. Not delighted, but to be like, people would have forgot about them.
Well, I think recognition's a big thing.
More so.
I think
more
for lads
so
to
your
hear their
team than
name
mine.
at this platform, not that we're anything, but I think recognition is a big thing for lads. And I know for a fact, first of all, before I was ever a coach or a player, I was a fan.
Yeah.
And I remember going to games on Sunday mornings, predominantly Pat's games, and I remember seeing these lads playing.
Yeah.
Do you know, and that's
I remember
what,
signing your top fee after a game. Remember that?
yeah, that was a court order because you were stalking me. No. But you know what I mean. So I think them lads deserve recognition, and yeah, I remember looking at.
You go back over photos, Podge, and lads will say, "What about this lad?" And you'll be, oh yeah. But sure,
It's a fucking.
it's the very same thing as
so
picking
stupid, Papa. But
picking
like,
your best 11 is the same thing. What about this lad? What about that lad? It's,
like you don't understand. Like, say for instance, Ger Cuddy would have been an idol. I know you might think, what? Oh, I was like, this lad's brilliant. Like, it wasn't junior soccer. I was a Man United fan and all that crack, but I was always Pat's first. Like,
Yeah.
I remember seeing Mike Cooney play, thinking to myself, wow. I remember going to watch Pat's Youths and watch Ross Townsend play and scoring a goal from outside the box, thinking, fuck me. Do you know, and I was looking up then the kind of what Hutchie was just saying, to be involved with them players then, and I just think recognition all around, no matter when you played, is deserved. And if it's in my mind,
yeah, 100%.
if it's in my mind, and I think you deserve recognition, going to fucking get it. That's where I am.
Rightly so.
Do you know?
Rightly so. Yeah.
Because as I said before, I was ever a coach or even the shit player I was.
You're a fan.
I was a fan,
Yeah.
and I was a fan of junior soccer. That's the fucking difference.
I used to love going watching games. You know,
Yeah.
it's great.
How age did you start playing junior soccer?
I only played soccer when I was 18, man. Played a bit of juvenile soccer, but I got terrible doses of yellow jaundice. I think
Oh,
sports
sorry.
leave for 4 years or something nearly.
You
So
telling
I'm
me
back
that?
playing Hanover Youths.
Yeah.
And then sort of just went on after that. Enjoyed it.
To win it all.
To win it all, yeah.
Could have had it all. That's it, lads, again, for this week. As I said, a bit of a throwback there, just the two of us. Look, thanks so much for the support. All the feedback is greatly appreciated, lads. The jerseys are sold out.
Brilliant.
Did you say you had one more that wanted one?
Yeah.
Call them out.
Gaga.
Why didn't you call for... Does Gaga listen?
Gaga listens, yeah.
Why didn't you contact me, Gaga, and look for a jersey?
Because he contacts me, man. It's not
Well,
your show. It's
So
our
you're
show.
you saying you forgot?
No, he just said it to me last night.
All right, okay. I'll have one for him anyway.
Yeah, we'll sort him out.
We'll
Don't
double the
worry.
price.
Gaga loves a jersey.
Yeah, no, we'll give him one.
He's a couple of jerseys of Cooney Sports down there, so he's a great.
Also, lads, listen, don't forget to enter our free competition for 2 tickets to Ireland versus Bulgaria in the Aviva. I think it's on the 26th, 27th of March. Just follow the instructions on our Facebook page to enter, and we will do the draw the week of Paddy's week. We'll do the draw for them. Okay?
Okay, perfect.
Massive thanks to Paddy and James, especially here in Ampifi Studios, for the use of a fantastic facility. How lucky are fucking we?
Brilliant, Badge. Brilliant. Just to come in and talk, and the boys do all the work. It's
Fucking brilliant.
brilliant, yeah. I'm not saying you're the one who work, but the boys are just, it's a top class studio, lads.
Silly, man. She could be in
Come in,
Hollywood.
no matter what your podcast is, come in and have a look, and the boys will talk to you, but it's there's not a stone unturned in this place.
That's savage.
Yeah.
Caviar on arrival. Cocktails, spritz, Aperol spritz, the whole lot.
And one penguin that was, well, none left.
Penguin.
You found it.
I love it.
Like a needle in a
Do you
haystack.
think we should do an episode on retro chocolate bars? On retro sweets or something like that?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Honestly.
1. Remember them bars?
No.
Yeah, well, they were nice.
Remember
I used to
Touch?
love going playing pitch and putt years ago in St. Felix.
Yeah.
He used to cycle over me, two
Clubs
clubs,
tight to
9
the
hours on the putter, sellotape around the crossbar of the bike, stop in
So
the
you put
shop.
them on the handlebar, no?
Oh, you knock down mirrors and everything on the way down Tuller Street, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're talking about the frame here. Oh,
yeah.
gotcha, sorry.
Sellotape to
That's
that
what I meant.
anyway. And
Sellotape.
yeah, he used to do it like
Yeah,
that.
blue
And
tack.
sellotape around that, and I don't know who owns the shop. It was upper.
McKenna's.
At Miko's house there.
Yeah, McKenna's. Yeah. Well, it would have been McKenna's, then it would
2
have been
packets of
Bradley,
Mar-Riley's,
Devros.
a Whisper, and a bottle of Cadet Orange. About 25 pence.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Yeah. Over to the pitch and putt. 36 holes, come back over. Then you hear Miko calling, Miko, your dinner's ready. The boys would run in, I'd cycle home, cycle back over, another 36. Used to play for a couple of tees.
Brilliant.
Juicies, Lankies, half Lankies. Ah, man, brilliant. Yeah.
50 pence. We'll get you 3 touchdowns.
I remember, lads.
Right?
Yeah.
20 pence left, right? And then we'll get you 8 whoppers.
Yeah. Some lads used to use
Lockjaw going around the place.
some lads used to use players. If you remember them, the balls. James would
yeah.
know them. The commandos,
Commandos,
yellow
yeah,
or white.
yeah.
And I remember the 18 green and pitch and putt in the St. Felix one.
Remember the Commandos had to pitch a
Danny
bus stamp
Doug.
on some of them, remember?
Yeah, Danny Doug, we were doing a flop shot one day, and it was like, just who hit the ball the highest? You're leaning back like this, and you're in a flop shot off an uphill line, you're trying to get over your head.
Yeah.
So he boned it, hit Ken Hand in the bird, knocked him over the ground. Honest to God, it was hilarious. We were laughing our heads off.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
What a legend,
Yeah.
by the way. A man I'd love to go on here for a conversation about sport and his application of sport.
Oh, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to get him on.
Flash.
Legend. No
Yes,
sense.
man.
Me old boss. I think there's a space there for that kind of retro sweets podcast.
Yeah.
I have one for you, right?
Yeah.
I remember getting Cocoa Pops around Halloween and there was white and black ones in it. And no one
Yeah,
believes
they
me.
were over there, I'd say.
No one believes me, man.
Well, I don't believe you.
Telling you, they were quite nice.
That was Rice Krispies in with the Cocoa Pops. That's what
Yeah,
that
sure,
was.
I don't care what it was. I'm only telling you,
There's
they're-
no white Cocoa Pops.
There actually is white Cocoa Pops. You can get strawberry Cocoa
Not back
Pops.
in them
and
days,
everything.
Podge.
I'm telling you, man.
No.
What do you mean back in them
And Barney
days?
Rubble lives up in Kennedy Street. Will you go, where you?
So you were 18 and I was only born, lad. I'm telling you, back into there, and no one believes me about them. About bag of ghosties there.
Ghosties, yeah.
Different level. Anyway, I'm done now. Listen,
Remember the Whopper bars, Podge?
so I've just told you.
Yeah.
Should I buy 6 of them?
Mint or cola?
Half and half. Me and Seamus still going to Paradise
You just
one
said
day,
everything.
right? And we had 50 pence each, and we spent it on 3p refreshers. And we went up to my house and we sat down in the front room. We ate the refreshers. Me mouth was glued together for a fortnight. I swear
About
to
we had
God.
refreshers in your
I had
mouth.
a
Why
jaw,
wouldn't it
I had a jaw like a man out of James Bond.
be? Jaws.
Yeah.
Steve
I
T
swear
as
to
well.
God. Like that. Like you make a WD-40 there, bud. Like a tin man in the Wizard of Oz. Like a WD-40. I swear to God. Chewed him to death.
Jesus Christ.
Then we smoked 20 fags each. We man dugouts. Anyway, as always, lads, it's not my podcast.
It's not my podcast.
Carlow Soccer's podcast is your podcast. Good luck and God bless.
you,
That's
lads.
full time on this episode of the How Is He podcast. Available on all podcasting platforms. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter/X. Proudly sponsored by Curra Sports. For more information, contact Shane at currasports.com or check out their website, currasports.com.